Hi everyone, Sensei Ken here. Hope you're all safe and well and engaging with us on our online dojo and in high spirits. What I want to do today is answer a question, or give you my answer at least, to a question I very often hear, and that is, does Aikido work? Is it real? Sometimes I hear of Aikido, yeah, but people don't strike like that for real. The people that ask this question and say these things quite often really don't understand what Aikido is all about. Sometimes our students ask the question, would this work for real? Would it work for real? It's a very difficult question because for real, what do you mean, does it work for real? It depends what people want, and people come to Aikido for lots and lots of different reasons. Some people want to study an interesting art and meet other people. Is Aikido effective? Absolutely. Some people want to improve confidence and self-esteem. Is Aikido effective? Very much so. But of course, we all know what they mean. They mean, does it work in a fight? Well, I got to say, two people knocking 7 bells out of each other doesn't really impress me at all. I think if you want to spend or invest time, effort, and energy in learning something, you would be better off directing that energy to something a bit more productive than just beating someone in a fight. Now, don't get me wrong, I think self-defense skills are very, very important. And the answer, when it comes to that, to be fair, fighting, self-defense, does Aikido work? It can do. It depends on the person. It depends how that person has engaged with the art. It depends how that person feels in themselves. Do they feel confident? Are they afraid? Can they control their fear? It can do. And it's the same with any martial art. Does it work? It can do. It's down to the person. Martial arts are simply just a set of tools, that's all. And depending on the situation in which you find yourself, one tool set could be more effective than another. Again, it's dependent on the person's circumstances. Are there weapons involved? How many attackers are they? For example, some ground fighting styles of jiu-jitsu that focus on sport would be an excellent tool set if you find yourself assaulted by a single person unarmed. However, if there's 3 or 4 people and they're armed, then it may well not be the best tool set. In Aikido, we do address that situation. So Aikido would, in that instance, be a good tool set. But the other thing we do in Aikido at our dojo is we prioritize on a non-violent resolution. So here, and we are quite unique in the sense that we look at psychology, we look at body language, we look at looking at dealing with offensive or verbal abuse. We look at all kinds of things so that we can effect a non-violent resolution. For us, self-defense, we don't just jump in with, yeah, and this is what you do. You raise your hands, you grab here. No, our focus is to avoid these situations. We run self-defense simulators. To my knowledge, we're the only people that do this. We train outside in the street, in the dark, in the rain. We may go to a pub and train inside the pub. We may go to the woods, train inside the woods. So lots of different environments. And once we train in that environment, things are a little different. We learn different things. And then we may run some scenarios. So I might say, I'd like you two guys to walk down this road, take your first left, second right, off you go. Something's going to happen. Let's see how you deal with it. And what we're looking for always is a non-violent resolution. That's what we're in. So when it comes to self-defense, is Aikido effective? Yeah, I would say so. Very much so. But what does Aikido really do? What's it all about? When the student asks, but yeah, how would this work for real? Aikido is about mastery of an art. Mastery of an art. Now, you cannot master this art until you have mastered certain aspects of yourself. So really, Aikido is about self-mastery. If someone strikes with Shomanuchi, of course no one's going to attack you like that for real. It's not about that. It's about 2 people working together as one to create a perfect piece of work. Perfection, of course, is impossible, but we strive for it nonetheless. And in this endeavor, we will learn certain things about ourselves. We will have to improve ourselves in certain directions. So confidence, the giving, self-esteem, we have to engage, we have to focus, all of these things, really, really important. That's what Aikido is really all about. But For those that are hung up on the fighting thing, is it real? Well, what is real? Two people fighting with a referee and gloves, that's not real. Yes, self-defense scenarios, they can be real. I used to fly around, let me show you, in one of these here. Can you see that? There we go. My father flew around in one of those in World War II. My son is currently flying around in one of these. That's real. A lot of my friends didn't make it home, didn't see the end of their careers. That's real. But what's real? Not every fight, not every battle is about physical violence. I made a post the other day, and I found it on Facebook, and it was a picture of a nurse's face. She was tired, she was worn, she looked haggard. She worked in intensive care. That's a fight, that's real. What she does, I don't know this woman, but I can guess at some of the attributes she has. Courage, absolutely. A sense of giving, for sure. She works tirelessly, absolutely. That takes focus, it takes all kinds of things. In fact, it takes all of the things that we teach here at Aikido. So, in answer to the question, is Aikido real? Does it work? Absolutely.